Hi everybody, I'm Amy and this is Joe, and we are getting on today just to talk to you some about fasting. So, Joe and I now have every quarter been doing what we call the Fast Mimicking Diet, and this is a 5-day fast, but it's not actually a complete fast. You do get a little bit of food every day, and it basically tricks your body into thinking that you are fasting, and so you get many of the benefits of fasting from doing this diet. And so just wanted to tell you about some of those benefits today.
Yeah, this is, we're going on, when we do our fast in October, this will be 3 years that we've been doing this without missing a beat. So Amy and we do several types of fasts. We do, last month, so we've done it 4 times now, we started doing a 36-hour fast once a week. And we do this quarterly fast, and we follow what's called a time-restricted eating plan. A lot of people confuse that with intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is just kind of this catch-all term for every type of fasting that's out there. And so when fasting is one of the handful of ways that you can actually influence your body in a very positive direction that's very scientifically validated. We started on this because we followed some work by Dr. Sachin Panda and coming through Dr.
Rhonda Patrick?
Yeah, Rhonda
right?
Patrick. And so that really started us on this journey several years ago, and it's been just really a lot of fun. Like I said, it's one of the, so controlling your nutrition, there's 5,000 plans out there, possibly more for your diet. So, and that's that's very, very genetic dependent. What's going to work for you, what's going to fit into your family and your lifestyle and that sort of stuff. And then you have exercise. That's very, very controllable. If you can do 30 minutes of exercise every day or 3 times a week even, you're going to not just, this isn't about a longevity journey, this is about a health span journey. And the difference in the two, we'll use the word longevity a lot of times, but what Amy and I are really after is that health span. We want to be able to, I kind of described it the other day as you just kind of one day, you just don't wake up. And there's really no other indicator that you're about ready to die. And that's kind of the way you want to go out. Instead of suffering 10, 20 years in pain, let's have a healthy lifespan and live a high quality of life while we're living. That's what our goal with this is. And fasting is really the third component that it's super well researched and controllable. We do the things it does, and I'll kind of leave a lot of the technical terminology out of it. But your body, when cells divide, sometimes they don't divide properly, and a lot of times people will reference this as a cancer. Well, before cancers form, which is a rapid overgrowth of tissue that's basically not functional for your body in most cases, you have cells that should have died and didn't. Those are senescent cells. And then you have cells that just have a bunch of garbage DNA strains in them because it's not, when during the RNA replication process it didn't pull back together correctly during cell division, and so you have cells that just can't function correctly anymore, and they have all this proteins laying around and different things, and so there's a lot of dysfunction in those cells. Well, that just stays there. There's no real mechanism in the body. Well, the mechanism to remove it is autophagy. But a lot of times, because of our lifestyles, we no longer have the autophagy that is naturally occurs in your body due to fasting doesn't occur, and so your body can't actually get cleaned out. And so that's kind of the reason and the genesis behind why we fast and why we think it's important. Now, the fasting mimicking diet is the one we follow is a variation of the Prolon plan, and you can go out there and you Google all the information you want about the Prolon plan. And if fasting is something you want to you want to include in your in your regimen, I definitely recommend you do a lot of research. And if you are just getting into this and you have significant health concerns, see, Amy and I are both very healthy people starting out, and I'm a little bit of a cold turkey type of guy. I just jump right into everything. However, if you have significant health concerns, if you have any medical conditions going on, whatever they may be, I suggest you work with either a functional med doc, a naturopath, or your practitioner if you want to include something like this in your regimen. Now, I'll post a link in here in the comments so that you can see the plan that we use and go through the details. I've created a Google spreadsheet, and what you can do is you can go in there and you can just program everything up for your body weight and where you are, and just all those factors that are necessary for getting the numbers right, so you know exactly what you're doing. We follow about, right now I get about 650 calories a day for the last 4 days. The first day I got a couple more, I get almost 1,000, and then next down to about 650. She gets about 450 to 550, somewhere in there. And so, but I said I'll include that spreadsheet in there. Now, if you decide you want to do fasting, we're more than happy to chat with you, and we can schedule a consultation time to get there, or we can just chat on Facebook or whatever you want to do, and kind of go through some of these details. Like I said, if you have some health concerns, you have something significant going on in your life where this is going to be a little more challenging for you, or possibly present some health concerns, I suggest that you work with a practitioner to do that. It's just going to be better for you and better for everybody all concerned. If you want to jump in, then we do, like I said, we do a 36-hour water fast once per week. We do that on Wednesday, so we have our last meal Tuesday evening, and then we won't have a meal again until Thursday morning. And that has been tremendous. Even just the 4 weeks that we've done it has been served us very, very well. And so now we're excited this is our first time doing a 5-day fasting mimicking diet in conjunction with our weekly fast. And so it's a way to reset a lot of clocks in your body. And Wednesdays is a water fast. I do not recommend doing a 5-day water fast just out the gate. That is definitely something you want to be supervised, have some supervision in. I don't know, it's allowed Amy and I to just be much, much healthier. Every time we do this fast, our bodies get a little bit healthier, and it's almost like doing an elimination diet. If you're not familiar with an elimination diet, we can talk about that some other time, but now when we introduce new foods, or maybe we eat off a little bit, because we follow a plan during the week, but we're not so regimented that we can't have a little bit of fun too, and the fasting facilitates a lot of that. So we eat really clean, and then we'll have like a meal or something where we're eating off, and those meals are becoming more and more regimented as our bodies clean up further and further. Our bodies are less happy when we eat a bunch of garbage, and that's the way it should be. That's the way our bodies are designed. God created us as wonderful creatures, and He gave us our bodies unique ways to handle things, and when we violate that, it really comes into conflict with our health. So, Amy, do you have anything else you want to mention before we get out of here? We're out here enjoying this rain.
Yeah, just that really, I'm an elementary school teacher, so I'm used to like putting things in really simple terms. So, for me, one of the big benefits of doing the fasting mimicking diet is that it basically helps my body to clean out the damaged cells, because as we grow older, our body produces more and more damaged cells. And so this is just a way to get rid of those damaged cells.
Oh, a side benefit that's not why we do this. It has nothing to do with why we do the fasting mimicking diet. But as of today, I'm down 10 pounds from when I started on Tuesday, right? Tuesday. I started on Tuesday, and I am down 10 pounds already, and Amy's somewhere around 6 or 8.
8 pounds.
8 pounds. So that's not why we do that. We're going to gain a lot of that back. It's not water weight. It's your body getting rid of stuff that it's accumulated. And my stomach is quite a bit flatter than it was when I started this, and that's kind of how your body works. You just fill it. You have a tube, and once you fill the tube, it got nowhere to go, so it just swells. And you're cleaning out that tube. If that doesn't make sense to you, you have a hole here and a hole down there, and So but it's really neat. It's a lot of fun. We'd love to chat with you about it, and so let us know. And like I said, I'll drop that link down in the comments and get you the information you need. So.
And happy 4th of July.
Oh yes, happy 4th of July. It's a great day to celebrate today. So.